Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, January 10th, and I am your morning witch. It's Witchy Wordy Wednesday, and we have Witchy Wordy Wednesday because you know what? I have been practicing the craft for 27 years now, and one thing that I have noticed all along the way, and more so even more recently, now that there's such a plethora of information available and anybody can say anything on the internet, people don't know the right names of things, and the names of things matter. Triskel or Triskelion is the three spirals that are all connected in the center, and a spiral comes off of each, right? Sometimes it's depicted as three human legs. Sometimes it's more of a spiral than others, but it is a symbol that represents the eternal cycle. A triquetra is the three interlocking leaf shapes. It's like three interlocking leaves, and it's usually one line to make all of it, and they're connected, and quite often there's a circle around them. That's called a triquetra. It also represents continuity and unity, and it is generally associated with Celtic practice. Looks like there's going to be a part 2 today because I don't have enough time for the rest. So in grade school, continuation of Witchy Wordy Wednesday for January 10th, in grade school, you learned about shapes, right? One of the shapes we learned about was a 5-pointed star called a star. We also learned about a 5-pointed shape once we moved on to latter learning, like beginnings of geometry, right? That was a pentagram, a 5-pointed shape. Always made me think of a doghouse, but that is technically what a pentagram is. Now, a pentacle is a pentagram that has been turned into a medallion or talisman, put to spiritual practice in some way, quite often used on a flat surface, but generally speaking, pentacle means a pentagram that has been put on a disc shape for spiritual purposes. Now, this one I'm passionate about because a lot of people are like, oh, pentacle is the Wiccan way, and pentagram is what Satanists use. No, that's just a bastardization through the ages, and some people might think that, but per words, a pentagram is a 5-pointed object, and a pentacle is, generally speaking, a disc-like object that has had a pentagram put on it for spiritual purposes. So, happy wording!